What is up, guys? It's the Saint here, the Saint 316 on YouTube. I'm here starting up a new project with WrestlingDiscussionLive.webs.com, which is a site that streams videos. One of my friends online does it. We're actually doing something called Wrestling Discussions, where we give you guys our opinions and all that, where you guys can send us in. But tonight we're gonna start our first video off with predictions over the limit, which will be on Wrestling Discussions. I have my broadcast partner here. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
Yes, I am the gift of greatness, the unintroduced Hall of Famer, Brian Hero here. And tonight we will be doing on WWE Over the Limit. Over the Limit, of course, is this Sunday, live on pay-per-view. But you can also watch it on www.wrestlingdiscussionlive.webs.com. Link in the description.
Alright, thank you for that introduction. We're going to start off with the first match of the night, as I have it down here. Sin Cara versus Chavo Guerrero in a singles match that was just announced on this week's edition of SmackDown. This match looks like a good match going into it. I will have to give it to Sin Cara. How about you, mister?
This match I think is going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think if they give it enough time, they can put on a great match. But they haven't done anything with Chavo recently, so I'm going to give the win to Sin Cara and push him, elevate him to the next level.
Alright. The next match we have on our agenda here is the match that also was announced on the May 20th edition of SmackDown, which is Brie Bella defending her WWE Divas Championship against Kelly Kelly. I'm having Karma interfere, with Brie Bella retaining her title.
I personally believe that this is going to be my bathroom break, but I personally believe that Karma will interfere and end into a no contest where it will lead to Karma, Brie Bella, and Kelly Kelly in a triple threat match for the Divas title at the next pay-per-view, which right now is called Capital Punishment.
Sir, you said the U.S. title.
For the Divas title.
Alright, moving on to our only tag match of the night for the WWE Tag Team Championships. The Big Show and Kane, your reigning champions, taking on the new nexus of CM Punk and Mason Ryan. I'm going to let you take this one first, Mr. Brian Hero.
I have got to go with the new nexus members, CM Punk and Mason Ryan here. Punk has been getting buried the past two shows, losing to Randy Orton. New Nexus has not been starting off hot. They have not been doing that great as of late. I personally believe this is what they should do to get on track. I personally would book, and I think the New Nexus will win going into the tag division. They seem to be wanting to rejuvenate the tag division, make it better. And if you have the Big Show and Kane as a tag champ, it's going to be almost impossible to have any team go over against them due to how big and strong these two are. Make this team go over and build up your tag division. That's what I believe they're going to do. Have CM Punk and Mason Ryan walk out of Seattle, Washington, the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Well, sir, my take on it is I think that Big Show and Kane will retain. I don't believe that, in my opinion, that CM Punk at this point needs a tag team title reign. If it was, David Otunga or Michael McGillicuddy out there, I would say yes. Leaders of groups should never have a tag title on them. It's always a singles title. It makes them look more dominant, makes them look like they don't need help to actually win a title other than the tag title, but that's just me. Moving on to the next match on my agenda, or on the card. Rey Mysterio versus R-Truth, which was a put-together match in my opinion. It should be R-Truth versus John Morrison, but, it's how it is with John Morrison getting his neck injury. This match looks good on paper, but we'll see how good it is in the ring. My opinion is it's R-Truth getting the win over him. I believe that R-Truth is getting his push that he deserves over a long time, with his character being comedic. Now it's actually time for him to step up and be serious.
I believe that R-Truth is going to also go over in this match. You have Rey Mysterio, one of the most popular superstars, but he is winding down his career. He should now be there just to push over the new guys. He doesn't need any more world titles or anything. He should just be there to push over the new guys. R-Truth is now getting this new heel gimmick, which I am liking as of late. I personally believe R-Truth should go over to defeat Rey Mysterio in the feud, or to build up to a Morrison-Truth feud later down the road. So my pick is R-Truth, maybe cheating, but maybe clean, against Rey Mysterio.
Alright, moving on is our third title match out of the 5 of the night at Over the Limit. This is for the Intercontinental Championship with your reigning champion Wade Barrett versus the man who just left the core not too long ago, Ezekiel Jackson, Big Zeke. My opinion, it was a smart move for Ezekiel Jackson to leave the core. He wasn't really doing anything with them. The core really isn't doing much anymore ever since leaving the Nexus and all that. I believe that Ezekiel Jackson will win the Nexus and all that. I believe that Ezekiel Jackson will win the title and get a lengthy run, a good run. It's all up in the air for me right now.
I personally also believe that it was a good move to make Big Zeke leave the core. I've never been a fan of the core, really, ever since they formed. Just haven't really enjoyed them and enjoyed what they are doing, because they're saying there's no real leader when Wade Barrett's obviously the leader here. I just agree with you, though. I think Wade Barrett's going to pick up the win here. It looks like they want to enhance the feud with Zeke in the core, and also Wade Barrett's been irrelevant and obsolete for the past 6 to 8 months. He hasn't really done anything, so I got to give Wade Barrett the win, maybe with a handful of the tights, or maybe the feet on the ropes, to retain the Intercontinental title. Walk away.
Alright, moving on, which I believe won't be the best match of the night, worst match of the night, I don't know what it will be. It is the Kiss My Foot match with the stipulations, which I will announce in a little bit, which is Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. And if Cole wins, Lawler will surrender his Hall of Fame ring and induct him in the Hall of Fame. And the loser must also kiss the winner's feet. I'm going with Jerry Lawler so they can end this very long and stale, boring rivalry. Just finally end it here. No more have Cole do something, like get off. I don't know what they're going to do with him after this. Just end it now and do what you got to do.
I have never liked this feud since the start. I personally want Jerry the King Lawler to win and end the feud right now. Maybe have Michael Cole try to cower away and run away, not wanting to kiss Jerry Lawler's foot. And then Jim Ross comes back and forces Michael Cole to kiss his foot and have a good moment between Jerry the King Lawler and Michael Cole. Good moment between Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross, and end this feud. Maybe have Cole go back to commentary, or maybe I could see him having a program, a feud with Jack Swagger, if Jack Swagger turns on Michael Cole, having Cole find another superstar to fight against Jack Swagger. But either way, I'm picking Jerry the King Lawler to go over Michael Cole.
As you talk about Jack Swagger, I totally forgot about him. What is your thought on Jack Swagger actually coming out and turning on Cole and making Cole lose?
I think it would be a great idea. And
that just came to my mind too. I think
that would be a great idea, and maybe Cole can get can hire the new Nexus maybe and beat up Jack Swagger, turn Jack Swagger babyface, and have him feud.
Yeah, something like that could work. Alright, let's move on here to our fourth title match and our one of two, probably our co-main event and our first of two World Heavyweight title main events. This is the match that has the most speculation going in over the weeks, and it's not the John Cena Miz match. There's a Randy Orton Christian match because what happened not too long ago on SmackDown, about 5 days, 2 days if you read spoilers, after Extreme Rules where Randy Orton beat Christian for the world title. So much internet media came about, and it actually helped Christian even though he lost. The people are saying he might turn heel, he might win the title back down the road. They don't know, but in my opinion, tonight is not the night for Christian. It's Randy Orton picking up the win, probably with a surprise RKO.
I personally believe this will be match of the night. For every pay-per-view, I will put in my lock it in as match of the night. This will be my match of the night. I believe this will be a great match. Both men, I think, can work well with each other, and I'm a huge fan of Christian. I'm not so big of an Orton fan, but I think Orton with the right opponent can work very well. I believe this should be given at least 15 minutes. These guys can probably work well together. But again, like you said, I believe Randy Orton is going to pick up the win, having Christian turn heel after, having them have a handshake, but Christian low blows him and hits the kill switch on him, turning Christian heel, leading to another program between Christian and Orton leading into the summer, maybe go for the whole summer. And that'll be a world title picture. So Randy Orton to go over and retain the world title over the limit.
Alright, next match, the main event of the evening. The match that I'm not looking forward to, that most people aren't looking forward to, but most kids are because it's a John Cena match. It is the I Quit match for the WWE Championship, John Cena versus The Miz. You know, it's an I Quit match. John Cena has been in the most I Quit matches of anybody in history of wrestling, I believe. In WWE histories, and he's never said I quit. And it's John Cena. He's going to win. It's the most predictable match of the card. He's going to win. Miz is probably going to get pushed out of the title picture now. But we'll see what happens. Everything right now to me is up in the air what happens after this.
He is. He's been in the most I Quits. He's been in 3, and he's won all 3 against JBL, Randy Orton, and Batista. I completely agree with you. I don't think that they're going to put The Miz over to beat John Cena for the WWE title in I Quit. You can't have Cena say I quit. He's the Superman of wrestling. He's your poster boy. It would be stupid to have him say I quit. So I'm going to give the win to John Cena and walk out the WWE champion and maybe have a program with Alberto Del Rio and have them feud for a while.
Yeah. Well, that's all for the matches we have tonight, and I think our ratings, we believe what we believe is going to happen. At the moment, what we rate it, I give it a 7 at the moment. It's pretty solid.
I believe it's going to be a solid show, but it's going to be forgettable in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. And remember that over limit will. Is that all we got to talk about right now?
That's all I got. You can check me out at youtube.com/user/thesame316. Send me some questions. You can actually send questions to the Wrestling Discussions YouTube. Your question might make our show one day. If anything you got.
I got nothing else to say. We will see you next time on the Wrestling Discussions.
See you guys.